Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, let's get some film going. Tape our lessons for today. Let's turn my background on. Yeah, and we should be good to go. All right. All right. Hey, everybody. Ah! All right, Mr. Carver's talking head here, so we are going to get started with today's work. Let's go ahead and head to our specials page and then find computer science. Here we go. Computer science is right there. We are going to be in first grade today. We are going to start week 2 today. And in week 2, it says that we are going to start with keyboarding without tears for 15 minutes. So you're going to click on the link and it'll take you to keyboarding without tears. If you haven't logged in before, or you didn't do that last week, the directions are on week 1 of this website. So you can go back and instead of clicking week 1, click the week, or instead of clicking week 2, you click the week 1 button to get those directions. And then we're going to find our teacher and we'll click our teacher and we'll find our name and we will put in our secret code, whatever that might be, then you'll continue your work. All right, so when we're done with keyboarding without tears, the next thing we're going to practice some typing in a Google Doc. That's what everyone is doing here in person school. So we're going to try it. We're going to click on We Can Program, and it's going to ask us, do you want to make a copy? We're going to say, yes, please make a copy of that. And as we wait a little bit, we will eventually see that we've got a Google Doc. Now, what I want you to do today is you're going to practice your typing skills. So you're going to take your mouse and you're going to click in this first box, okay? And then you should see a blinking line show up. That means that you are ready to type, and it's going to type right there. What are you going to type? You're going to look right above it, and you're going to see what you're supposed to type. Now, in this case, you're going to type your name. So I'm going to type Carver. But before you start typing, I want to point out a few keys that I want you to try and use today. Your keyboard might look like this, or it might look a little bit different. If it's a laptop, you might not have this part of the keyboard over here, but for the most part, these keys will be the same, whether it's a big keyboard like I have, or it's a littler one like you might have. So a couple of things with these as we type on our keyboards today. First off, I want to assure you that every single letter in the alphabet is on this keyboard. No matter what letter you've got, and sometimes your letters might be written in uppercase, sometimes they are lowercase, but all of them are here on our keyboard. Here's the S, here's the T, the U, the V, the W, the X, the Y, and the Z. So as you look around today to find the keys that you need, know they're all right there. If you can't find a key that you're looking for, a letter, my strategy is that I like to start at the top and work my way across until I find the letter I'm looking for. And if it's not there, I'll go back down to the next one. And if it's not in that row, I'll look closely at the last row here until I eventually find the key that I want. Then I will look for my next letter, and if I need to, I'll do the same way. But I bet after doing this, you might start to remember where certain keys are at. Now I'm going to look for the letter C. So C, because C starts with Carver. Not in that row. Nope. Yes, right there. But as I look for letter C, one of the things I want you to see if you can start doing is use a capital letter to write your name. So a couple of other keys real quick. Backspace right here is how we are going to erase. If you make a mistake, we use the backspace key. The space bar key is this big one right down here. The space bar is how we will put a space in between our words. You only need to push it one time to get one space. Now, these are the keys I was thinking about, these shift keys on either side of the keyboard. What we do is if we can hold them down, a lot like how we do keyboarding without tears, if we hold them down and tap our letter, we will get a capital version of that letter. The last key that we're going to look for is the period key. This period key right here is how we can end our sentences. And that's also something that I want you to try and do. Okay, so let's take a look at our writing again. So I'm going to try and do a capital C. I'm going to look at my keyboard. I'm going to hold the Shift key down. Then I'm going to tap on my C. And then I let my Shift key up to be able to write in lowercase. There we go. Now I'm going to click on the next box, this one down here. Just getting my blinking line. My sentence is, computers are machines that we program. You need to copy this sentence into here. Computers are machines that we program. Let's try and start with a capital C. Hold the Shift key, push the C, let up on the Shift key, and then go through and find the other letters in our sentence. We'll use the spacebar key to put a space in between our words. One space. And if I make a mistake, I'll use the backspace key. Backspace key will erase as I go. One tap will erase one character. Machines that we program. I'm going to look for the period key. The period key is right there. I'm going to tap that period key and then be done. I'll go down to the next line. We tell computers what to do. So I'm going to look for the W. I'm going to hold down Shift and then tap W. And then the E, space, T, E, and an L, and an L, space, computers, space, what, space, T, O, space, D, O, period. For that period, period. I like to, and now I got a bunch of blanks on a computer. You get to put in your own word here or words. What do you like to do on a computer? I like to play on a computer. That's what I like to do. You can copy that or you can do your own. Play on a computer. Period. Great. These 3 sentences are good practice for writing on a computer. Now that it's done, you can go ahead and push this button that says share. And when you do, you can type my name in here. So it says, who do you want to share it to? Type to Carver, C-A-R. I bet it show up right away. There I am, Carver. Click me and send it to me right there. And it'll go to me and I can look at it and I can say, hey, great job typing. Okay, everybody, that's it for computer science today. I will see you next time in computer science, and we'll have other fun things to do. We're going to start computer programming probably a little bit. That's where we're going to write step-by-step directions to solve some puzzles. We'll become computer programmers. It'll be pretty fun. Okay, remember, computer science is changing the world, and you get to be a part of that change.